Local coronavirus survivors offering hope to those still battling the virus. Good afternoon, I'm Deborah Knapp.
And I'm Aaron Wright. The South Texas Blood and Tissue Center says it received the most convalescent plasma donations of the year in December.
But as Eyewitness News reporter Jordan Foster explains, the number of people who are eligible to donate that potential life-saving plasma decreases as coronavirus vaccinations rise.
Brian Murphy and his wife Dina Murphy caught the coronavirus back in 2020 and has since recovered. After finding out there were antibodies in their convalescent blood plasma that could help others currently fighting the virus, they went to the South Texas Blood and Tissue Center to donate. Brian has been back 9 times now, and his wife Dina has been back 13 times.
God actually helped us to survive. I felt that He wanted us to be able to help others.
Antibodies usually stay in a person's blood for about 3 months after being infected with COVID. As time went by, Brian's antibody numbers decreased until recently.
I was blown away. I couldn't believe they were back, and I was ready to give again.
Samantha Gomez is the Associate Medical Director here at the South Texas Blood and Tissue Center and says because antibodies can come back, those who have donated could potentially return to donate more. But as more people continue to get vaccinated, the window of time they have to do so is shrinking.
If a person has received the Moderna or the Pfizer vaccine, they can donate blood, whole blood and platelets. Unfortunately, at this time, if a donor receives the Pfizer or Moderna vaccine, they are not able to donate convalescent plasma.
I would tell people to go ahead and give, as long as they can give plasma.
As more people continue to be infected daily, they say the need for convalescent blood plasma and blood is still real.
You got to think about the impact that it's changing for that family, that their family member is getting better.
Jordan Foster, KENS 5, Eyewitness News.